If you hear any noise in the background, then that means I have my dog in this room. Well, I love my dog, so I might as well keep her company while we're at it, since I'm recording this at nighttime. But yeah, hey everybody, this is Double RPG here, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Double RPG Let's Play with Donkey Kong Country Returns for the Nintendo Wii. In the previous episode, we took on levels 4, 5, and 6 of the beach, and in this episode today, we're going to complete the remaining levels, the remaining level, the temple, as well as the boss level. So let's go to World 2, Level 7, Title Terror. Alright, yes, that's right, DK. Donkey Kong! Which, you know, there's also another thing I gotta mention too, is that the voice for Donkey Kong in this game, well, ever since, I think, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, or at least Mario Kart Double Dash, that Donkey Kong's voice actor is not Grant Kirkhope from Donkey Kong 64, as it's actually the guy who did the voice of Ganondorf in Ocarina of Time. Yeah, that same guy who played Ganon in those past games is actually the current voice of Donkey Kong in this day and age. Can I at least get that crab to come back? I might be able to get that crab to come back, because I do need that letter K if we're going to go to the temple. Or else I'm going to have to... Yes. Got it! Good, 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 good. Yeah, that's one of the things I'm very fortunate about this game, is that the enemies will respawn in case if you need to do some things. Because that was one of the complaints I had with the original trilogy, is that after you defeat an enemy, they won't ever come back. And that will actually make things a bit more tough. Normally, you could possibly go down there, but there's really not anything of interest that you can actually get from that. Okay, but... Oh, God, I died. Yep, that's my first death in World 2. And notice how I say some of the worlds might get more difficult until World 6? Yeah, I might be regretting what I'm saying. Because, well... some of the things can actually be a tad bit difficult within some of the earlier worlds, unless if you don't know what you're doing. Got it. Yes. Yeah, if you let the tidal wave hit that wall there, then those rocks will actually break. Just like so, as you just plainly saw, just from the edge of the left. Since I don't need that thing with the bananas in it, but I guess what we could do is do this and just kind of duck down, and we can use that as a leverage in case we need to be extremely careful in case if the tidal waves will come about. Okay, is there an... Oh, cool, there is actually... See, you probably heard my dog right there, and she probably wants some attention. But yeah, you probably see that barrel right there at the bottom, and that will give us access to a bonus level. And we have to end up doing this again, where we have to go through the barrels at specific angles. Alright, got it. Cool beans. We got through there just fine. Now, probably another reason why I'm actually doing this Let's Play is because back in 2010, or late 2010, or early 2001, good friends of mine, K-Wing and K-Wife, or Nightwing01 and his wife, Amber, they go by Luke and Amber, they actually did a gaming with the K-Wing series of this game, and I thought it was actually really entertaining, and so, you know, I kind of said to myself, how about I do one, but based on the single-player aspect? Because, you know, a lot of people, they like to tend to do multiplayer aspects when it comes to games that have simultaneous co-op. But for me, personally, sometimes I can't really get on with that. So I have to end up playing single-player, because there's not a lot of people around in my area that know me that would actually like to, you know, play certain games with me. And that kind of actually makes me sad, too, when I think about it. Okay, good. You know, we could probably hide out right here. There we go. Should we be able to get through the rest? Yes. Okay, I think we're gonna need that, and well, we don't need it, but we can actually use it for this to get some banana coins, as well as a banana coin, as well as some of those bananas. But hey, we get all the Kong letters, so I'm happy. And we got some more bananas in our disposal. Alright, so Tidal Terror is complete. And we got all the puzzle pieces for that as well. Cool beans. And it really makes things tough when I have other people or other things in here that kind of distract my train of thought, like my dog, for instance. She's a Doberman Pinscher mix, I think, but I can't really say for certain. But hey, I love her to death. I mean, who doesn't love dogs, really? Anyway, let's go to the Temple of the Beach, called Tumblin' Temple. And you shall see why it's called Tumblin' Temple. But I will say, this is probably one of the more lenient type of temples, because this stage actually does have a DK barrel you can actually use at the beginning, in case if you mess up numerous times. And trust me, you will actually mess up numerous times if you don't know what you're doing. But I'm just gonna say here, even though this level's a bit lenient with the barrels that you can obtain, just don't let its leniency fool you, like right here, for instance. Oh, crap. I wanted that puzzle piece, but I did get it. I did have to make a sacrifice, so I'm not complaining. Also, I also gotta warn you that I think this is the second Nintendo game that has, what do you call it? That has the Super Guide feature, because the Super Guide in this game is Super Kong. And if you lose 8 lives in this level, or in any level, consecutively, 8 times straight consecutively, then you'll actually have Hampton appear, or Hammy, appear out of nowhere, and he will give you the option to activate Super Kong for you. And I really don't want to tend to use Super Kong, because Super Kong is a mockery for hardcore gamers, or for older gamers who play Donkey Kong Country. Whoa. Lost Diddy. But it's okay, I'll jump on this. But I can't jump on that! Alright, second live lost. See if we can actually do better. But I'm going to make sure I don't run into this guy. But I will throw that barrel right next to him, but I didn't even hit him. So, yeah. This this level is more of a double-edged sword when you think about it. It's lenient on one thing, but it has to be a total jerk to you on the other side of it. Which I don't like about games sometimes, that can just tend to cheat you out of victory. But I guess I can't really complain too much. At least there is some leniency in a way, just like that. But there are things that don't make it lenient. And you shall see why momentarily. Unless if I can, keep a straight face and be like, hey, I did it. I'm not going to grab that. I don't think there's really anything of importance there. But there is something of importance up here. If we bounce on that, or pound on that, we actually get ourselves the puzzle piece. And if we cling on to the moss here, and just make our way up. Okay, we got that. And I think we are getting close to actually completing this level. But I want to try to do my best to make sure that Diddy Kong stays intact. And make sure I don't jinx anything, which I'm really good at. Did I ever mention that I'm good at jinxing of myself? Probably did. Oh, cool, we actually made it. So that only took us 3 lives, and we get ourselves the blue pearl in our collection of pearls that we need for access to the temple in World 9. That will give us access to the hardest level in the game. And we have obtained all the puzzle pieces, but again, we did not obtain anything in particular. But again, we have to beat the boss in order to get that, to get the diorama, I think? Or is that for doing the multi-punches to the boss, or to the tiki after you beat the boss? I don't know. Anyway, we are going to the boss level right now of World 2, and then we'll end off this video. This level is called Pension Pirates, which I think that's the name of the boss, either way. Because we got the name of the boss from World 1 called Mugly, so I guess Pension Pirates, or they're just pirate crabs or whatever, as they are here in this stage. Go ahead and throw that, which I don't really need to. Take a look at this cutscene, and there's Donkey and Diddy staring at a bunch of crabs that are just eating our bananas, just like Mugly. And here are a bunch of maraca tikis that are just coming out of nowhere to make sure that the pension pirates are going to give us a hard time. Now, one of them has a sword, one of them has a fork, and the other has a hook. So the one with the hook is the leader. Now, each of these pirates, they actually do, what do you call it? They actually do have a bit of a learning curve. Like this, for instance. And when they hit up like that, that's when you want to make sure that they actually kind of fall down, such as this. And you can make them go back into the sand. But sometimes, some of them will actually have their hands up to kind of make things a tad bit more difficult. Which I think the one with the hat is actually going to give us a bit more trouble. But if you know what you're doing, then you should be able to get through it just fine. Like you see there, for instance, the pirate there, he doesn't even have any spots for you to actually bounce on his head. Now, this is actually a pretty cool instance where the boss fight gets more interesting. When they all raise their hands up, that's when you do the roll attack, and that's when you can actually land a hit on all of them. You can possibly get yourself a coin. Yes, you can. So you have managed to land a blow on the pirates to get in a first hit. I think you only have to do this twice when they stand on top of each other. And that one does not want to go down. Hey, wait a minute. Why didn't that... that makes me wonder. Why didn't that, get hit? Oh, who cares? And wait for him to actually do his dance. You're too fast. Hey, you jerk! Wait! Why didn't he... Oh! You made me lose Diddy, but you wouldn't even go down without a fight? Jerk! You made me lose Diddy! Damn you! Anyway, we'll try it again. Defeat you, and make you guys die of plunder. Yes, you guys are gonna die of plunder, or you're gonna be walking the plank after I just bopped onto your heads. One of them goes down first, the other goes down second, and the one says, "You will never take me alive," but, yeah, we did. But the maraca tikis, they're gonna have to go bye-bye. Watch me do this. And I did. And they are being hit like a home run. But seriously, I cannot believe that I actually lost Diddy Kong to that. That makes me sad. Also, another thing I need to mention too is that when you beat the bosses in the Nintendo 3DS version, you don't actually have anything to where you can, you shake the portable in order to make the punches hit, because you have to use buttons, which I actually find to be kind of weird, because with the shaking of the Wiimote, you can actually do things a lot faster. But anyway, that's another minor gripe I have with the 3DS version, but it's still pretty good. But enough with talking about that, as we have completed the beach. As with the beaches completed, that will give us access to World 3, which I believe is called The Ruins. Ah, poor Diddy. I'll get you back. Yeah, it's called The Ruins. So, yeah, we are going to be going to The Ruins in the next episode, as we're going to close things off right here. So, next time on RRPG Let's Play with Donkey Kong Country Returns for the Nintendo Wii, we are going to go to the third world, called The Ruins. Could the Ruins be a third world country? No, I'm just kidding. But yes, we're going to the Ruins to see if we can get through the first 3 levels of this world. And that's when I think we will get a glimpse of the first Easter egg in this game, and you shall see what it is. Anyway, guys, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time for another exciting episode of RRPG Let's Play with this game that we're playing. So, take it easy, guys. Peace.